Merry Christmas, everybody. Well, is it Christmas? Is it over? I don't know. I'm pretty damn sure I'm stuck in a time loop or something. It's Christmas all over again, except it's 10 times more snow, and it just keeps coming with ice and snow and ice and snow, and it just doesn't want to stop. I don't get it. I mean, what happened? The polar ice caps break? I mean, something happened, right? So where are you guys at? What are you guys doing? Are you guys hanging out in the snow like I am? Are you buried in it? Are you alive? Is anybody out there? I mean, I don't even know what's going on right now. I can't leave my house. I can't go to work. Can't do anything. The ice and everything is just taking over. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Except a Blu-ray update in the snow. That's right. We're going to change things up. We're going to hang out here, and we're just going to talk about some Blu-rays, man. Why not? I mean, I can't go nowhere else, and I can go in the house, I guess, and be warm, but what's the point of that? That's no fun, right? I mean, look at my truck. Look at that. I just cleaned that like 2 hours ago, and it's already covered. And probably by tonight, if I can go to work, it's going to be even more covered. And then I made this trail, and it's already covered as well. What the fuck? All right, so let's do this. Fuck this. Let's go back inside. And son of a bitch, it's cold outside. I should not have done that. I mean, I was only out there for like a couple minutes, but it felt like forever. I'm pretty sure I lost one of my testicles out there, because I can't feel nothing from the waist down. Yeah, it's out there somewhere. I'm not going to go out there and look for it, because it's already buried underneath the snow. But anyway, how you guys doing? Are you alright? You know, are you frozen to death like me? You live in Florida? I mean, where are you? Where are you guys at? I'm here in Ohio, and this is the kind of weather we get all the time. Not really. This is actually the biggest snow we've had in a long time. And it's not letting up anytime soon. A damn groundhog. Fucking Groundhog Day. That bastard. Anyway. Alright. Blu-ray update. That's why we're here. Let's just do it. Let's get into it, right? Moving on. So, I have My Bloody Valentine, the remake, and My Bloody Valentine, the original. Confession time. So, I've never seen the original until the other day. I seen the remake first, which is something I don't normally do, but that's kind of how it happened. And, yeah. But I really enjoyed the original. I thought it was different. I expected it to be the same, because a lot of remakes, you know, they tend to copy and paste the originals a lot. Looking at you, Nightmare on Elm Street 2010. Yeah, you definitely did it. Although, I think Jackie Earle Haley, pretty sure I'm saying that right, was robbed of a great Freddy performance, because I feel like he could have absolutely fucking crushed it if given the chance. But bad script writing, bad movie. Although I do like some things about the movie, but most of it I don't, because it's a copy and paste piece of shit. Anyway, so yeah, the original was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. But I will say that I like the remake slightly better, because I like the kills. There's a lot more kills in this one, and a lot more gruesome and violent and crazy and over the top. The 3D effects are really good. This is probably one of the best 3D movies I've ever seen. I wish I had a 3D TV and everything, the way I could watch it in 3D, because it's fucking great. There's a lot of 3D movies out there that kind of came out after this that I thought were really subpar compared to this one. But, yeah, it's a really entertaining movie. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I like the characters a little bit more in this one than I did the original. Although some of them are stupid and intolerable, but that's your slasher movie stuff. I mean, you're going to have that in there. But, yeah, I still enjoyed it a lot. And the original was really good. Alright, The Stand. I haven't seen this movie since I was a kid. So I was like 10, 12, something like that. It's been a long time. I bought this so I could revisit it. I haven't revisited it yet, so I don't know. But I know I liked it a lot when I was a kid and really enjoyed it. There is a lot of Stephen King movies out there, and there are some really good ones. Then there's some that are just like, oh, what the fuck was he thinking? Now, I know it's not Stephen King's fault. It's just, you know, the adaptation of his books or whatever, however people choose to do them. And again, I don't read a lot anymore or read a lot of his books. I did when I was younger, but not so much anymore because who reads anymore? I mean, I don't. Unless it's a comic book or an article. That's it. I know that's sad to say. You can probably tell. But yeah. I really enjoy The Stand though. I need to rewatch it. I'm really excited to jump back into it because it's been so long and I really don't remember it that much. Next up is Clueless. I normally do not like romantic movies that much. There are very few out there that I like Ghost or What Dreams May Come or Deadpool. Yeah, very few of them that I really enjoy or like. But this one is probably one of the better ones, and it's not your typical romantic comedy. It does have a lot of different things in it. It's really unique and cool to watch. And plus, Paul Rudd in this movie just absolutely crushes it. He's honestly the best thing about the movie, other than Alicia Silverstone. She's really funny and quirky and crazy. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really good romantic comedy of all ages. Like for all these years that it's been since what 1996 or whenever it came out, 95. Yeah, it's entertaining. It's a fun movie. It Chapter 2. I didn't really like this one as much as the first one. I thought the first one was a lot stronger, a lot more fluid and cohesive, where this one just kind of lost me a little bit. And then I feel like it focused too much on the flashbacks when I didn't really think they were necessary. I feel like you could have just showed us in the beginning who these kids were, who the actors were portraying them, because I feel like the director thought we were going to get lost on who these characters were. But if you know them by heart from the first movie, which I did going in because I rewatched the first movie before I watched this one just to have a refresh and just be, like, okay, I know who this character is going to be. Once I hear their name, I'll know. And I feel like the director thought we were going to get lost or something, so he kept just flashing back to when they were kids or showing us, okay, this is who this is. And I was like, okay, I get it. But and like the story just wasn't as strong as the first one was, but I did like the way that everything went about in the conclusion. And there are some really good, unique things that Pennywise does in this movie. And again, the adult actors, I think every single one of them were perfectly cast to replicate the kids that they were portraying. All around great in the casting department for sure. I mean, fucking excellent job. But yeah, everything was great. I mean, it's except like I said, it's not as strong as the first one as far as story and all that goes. But it's still an entertaining sequel. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. I was really disappointed in this 4K transfer. Oh my god. Like I rewatched this in theaters a few years back and it was awesome seeing it on the big screening for the first time and just seeing how it looked in 4K. But for some reason, it did not transfer well at all to 4K Blu-ray at all. I don't know. The colors are weird. Everything just looks so much different and it looks fake, honestly. It almost looks like it was made today and like somebody CGI'd everything to make it look real, and it just doesn't look real. Like it did before. It just looks fake as shit. And just the best thing about it was probably the CGI Arnold face over the stunt double, because if you've seen this movie enough times, you know that there's a few scenes where Arnold's riding the motorcycle and you can tell it's not him, but they CGI'd his face so it looks more fluid. But outside of that, it's kind of disappointing. I mean, there are a couple scenes in here that look really good, but most of the movie was just like, it was like watching a cartoon version of Terminator 2. I'm not kidding. It was that bad. So don't ever buy this on 4K. Hopefully they come out with a redo. 21 Bridges. This was an okay movie. I really enjoyed some of it, but it kind of lost me there towards the end. I don't know. I really like Chadwick Boseman, obviously. He's awesome. I feel like he was just fucking way too good to be taken away so soon. I mean, excellent actor all around. I mean, he's great. But the movie, it was okay. It's a typical thriller movie. I didn't think it was all that great. But he was great in it, as he always is. Swiss Army Man. Oh my god, this is probably one of my favorite movies ever. I'm not kidding. This movie was so funny, so beautiful, so unique. It's one of the most unique movies I think I've ever seen. Hats off to everybody. I mean, Daniel Radcliffe and Paul Dano in this movie, are just excellent. And the soundtrack is sang by them for the most part. I mean, they do an excellent fucking job with the soundtrack. It's so good, it's so catchy, goes along with the movie. They go on this big adventure. Like, Paul Dano's trying to commit suicide, and then he sees Daniel Radcliffe, who's like a dead guy, and he somehow makes the guy live again, and then he teaches Daniel Radcliffe about life and how things are because he doesn't really remember since he's dead. He kind of lost memory of who he was or what he is, and just it's just so beautiful the way it's told, and you know, these questions that you would have about certain things or certain decisions that you make in your life. They kind of go over that and kind of show you a different way of showing you, but in a very unique aspect, and it's so good. It's so much fun, so great. Definitely check it out. I mean, it's a beautiful fucking movie. It really is. And I don't say that about a lot of movies, but it just really hits you in the feels. The Black Klansman. I had no intentions on watching this. I'm not like a big Spike Lee guy. I've never really seen any of his movies, so I can't really say whether I like him or not until I seen this one. But this movie was fucking great. I did not know what to expect from it. I remember seeing a trailer a while back and I was like, I don't know. But man, was this fucking great. It was hilarious. It was just magnificent how they told this story. And then, you know, just all the actors and everybody's just having a fucking ball with this. It's so much fun. I don't want to even tell you anything. I just want you to go in not knowing nothing if you've not seen this movie and just watch it. It's just so much fun. It's so hilarious. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and I'm glad that I didn't because I really enjoyed this movie. Definitely worth a watch. Johnny Mnemonic. Holy shit, guys. I gotta talk to you about this movie. Okay, this movie came out in 1995, but it's set in the year 2021. Now listen to this. This movie has like a virus that's going around infecting people and shit. And a lot of it's just like a brain virus. I forget the name of it, but still, it's like it's unknown, and it has all these different causes that nobody can figure out what's going on. And then keep with me here. They have iPhones in the future, but they're iPhones, not the iPhones like the cell phone. And then they got touchless um, sinks, and people are wearing face masks. Now, what the fuck? Now, I know it's not, you know, like the coronavirus or anything like that, but just tell me that does not feel fucking weird. When I was watching this movie for the first time the other day, I was like, holy shit, set in 2021, that's cool. And then I started seeing all this stuff. Like Keanu Reeves is like, yeah, I need my iPhone. And I'm like, what? And then people wearing face masks, and then the touchless sink, and then the virus thing that they show in the beginning. I'm like, what the fuck? This is so fucking eerie, man. Like, it's so fucking eerie. I was not expecting that at all. Like, because, you know, you have your movies like this, you know, kind of like Demolition Man, where they try to, like, predict what the future is going to be like, so they, you know, they kind of make a movie about it. And some things they get pretty close on. But this was pretty damn fucking close for its own good. I was surprised. If you have not seen this movie, I mean, it's not like a great movie by any stretch of the imagination, but it's an entertaining one. For sure. It does have some entertaining aspects, unique aspects about it. Although the internet totally looks 90s, of course. But just everything else was just a nice... it was nice and different. But also, like I said, the 2021 aspect was just a fucking mind-boggler. Because I was like, holy shit, there's too many similarities for what's going on in the world today. Going back into this movie, just the way things are. It was just weird. It was really weird. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a movie do that, where they, like, predict the future in certain ways, but usually they get it all wrong. But this was pretty fucking close. Or at least I think so. Maybe it's just me thinking that, but goddamn, man. Johnny Mnemonic, you predicted 2021 in some ways. Damn. Color Out of Space, Nicolas Cage. Oh, fuck yeah. If you have not seen this movie, it is really, really good. Really unique sci-fi movie. I mean, this, like, pink mist just takes over and just turns people and creatures into these fucking, well, ugly ass monster looking things, and Nicolas Cage has to fight them, and it's fucking awesome. I mean, it's really, there's some really creepy and just under your skin fucking scenes in this movie. I was like, what the fuck am I seeing right now? So fucking well done. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like The Thing. If you're a big fan of The Thing, I think you would really like this for sure. It does have a lot of Thing elements in it. It's just really unique and different. And I know a lot of people again shit on Nicolas Cage, as I've said before, but he's really good in this, and it's just the whole story and the aspect of what's going on. You know, is worth the watch, even if you're not a Nicolas Cage fan. It's just worth the watch seeing what goes down in this movie, because it's fucking creepy as fuck at times. It's really good, really well done. Next up is Tenet. Oh man, I really, really enjoyed the fuck out of this movie. I like mostly all Christopher Nolan's movies. I know a lot of people kind of shit on him because they expect something from him and then they don't get it, or just, I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of people just shit on him so much, and I don't understand why. He's a great filmmaker. He knows what he wants to do. He does it, and he does all these fucking movies in a unique way. But a lot of people say that he rips off shit and does this or that. But what movie director doesn't? I mean, a lot of movie directors or producers or writers or whatever, they take elements of movies that they probably grew up with or seen a million times or whatever, and they put them into a movie. I mean, it happens all the fucking time. So, I mean, if you think that, well, look at all these other directors. But either way, regardless, this is a very, very entertaining, unique movie. I really enjoyed it. I loved the whole aspect of it. The story, the actors, everything was just fucking great. Fuck, man. Especially the last 30 minutes of this movie. Holy shit. It was so fucking good. So fucking entertaining. I had a blast with this movie. I mean, I really did. I've watched it 3 times now. I really, really love it. It's awesome. And last but not least is Evil Dead 2. I already had this movie, of course, but I had to have this steelbook. I mean, I'm sorry, it's covered in, like, snow because I had it outside for a second. But yeah, look at that. That is fucking amazing. It's so... I just want to get that tattooed on my arm. I already got a tattoo there. Probably get it there. I just love that. I mean, just look at this. I mean, it's so fucking... Whoops. It's so fucking awesome. I just love the artwork for this. It's so fucking well done. I mean, goddamn. So beautiful. But Evil Dead 2, of course, fucking love it. Love Ash. Love the Evil Dead series. There you go. But yeah, fuck. I love that steelbook. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Blu-ray update. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I haven't really felt the need to do a Blu-ray update. I don't know. But here we are. I don't know where I left off before. Kind of lost. So I'm just going to go with what I buy new from here on out. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of my pickups here. Have you seen any of them? What are your thoughts on them? What are your favorites? Let me know. I'd really love to know your thoughts. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, if you like this, please like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell the way you know when I upload a video. And until next time, I'm going to go find my testicles. See ya.